Hi, welcome. This is week whatever. I don't even know, whatever. And we are going to be going outside and and talking about landscapes. Do you remember what landscape is? Yes, it's a picture of the land. Yes, it's very simple. Picture of land. All right. So, we're doing landscapes. Oh, by the way, this is Vanessa's new dog, Nubbins. Yay, hi Nubbins. So, we're going to be talking about the artist Vincent van Gogh, and he did a lot of landscapes. The Impressionists they loved the light, and they would paint. Every time the light would change, they would get a new canvas. They'd paint the same thing over and over again, and they'd paint landscape after landscape after landscape. And it doesn't. If you don't understand what they're looking for, it just looks all the same. But they were interested in the light. Now, the light changes the colors. And if you don't believe me, you can go into the restroom or you can go into a closet, turn off the lights, and all the colors go away. Don't do that to your little brother or sister, but the light is what holds the color. I know. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I know. Okay, so I know. What a poor baby. Vincent van Gogh had many, many different landscapes. Here's some examples right here. But just like you, if you can't go out, his most famous landscape is Starry Night. And that was taken, not taken, but he was looking out the window whenever he was in a hospital and couldn't get out of the hospital. He would just open the window and paint what he saw there. Okay? So we're going to do landscapes, okay? Just whatever you would if you can't draw what you see, then draw what you wish you could see, where you wish you were. Okay. All right. Now, let me show you some tips and tricks, and we'll go over that together. Okay. So you have here some shapes. Okay. Now you know that this is a triangle. You know that this is circle-ish, and this is a rectangle, right? Now, when we're drawing landscapes, we want to do overlapping. Overlapping is whenever you have some things in front of the other. So this looks like it's first, then that's second, and that's third. It makes your artwork have dimensions. Instead of drawing everything next to each other, we want to use overlapping. And just because we overlap, we still understand that that's a triangle. That part, you know that that's there. You know in your mind that that's a triangle. So even when I cover that up, you still know that there's more of that behind here. And you know in your brain that that's a rectangle, but you know there's still part of it that's missing, but this is just covering it. That still should be like that, but that there would be space over it. So we want to use overlapping when we're drawing. Okay, so if I was going to draw this, I would draw it like, I would start with the first thing, the circle, then these are kind of next to each other because I put that accidentally wrong, but then my 1, and then 2. We wouldn't draw it like that. That would be a no, okay? We want to draw what we see, right? So it would just be circle, triangle, like that. And it's implied that those go on. We don't actually have to draw it. We're going to draw what we see. But in our brains, you have them, they're going to keep going, right? So that's overlapping. So if we're drawing our standard run-of-the-mill, I see this every single year, landscape. Okay, we have land, like, oh, here's a hill. Then over here, there's another one. So we know that this is some land here. And then there's some land over there. And some land over here. Oh, let's put a house. Oh, here's a house. And always put a house up there. If you do nothing else, go right ahead and make one of these. I know y'all like that. Boop, there's a house. Maybe go, woo. Okay. And then Oh, and we're going to stop, pick up on the other side, and go up. We're not going to draw through that, okay? All right, and then maybe some mountains. Okay, and that's perfectly good. Do you see that? Do you see that? There's no sun. Look out your bedroom window right now. Is there a sun right there in the corner? No, there's not. Most time it's overhead and you don't even see it. Okay, unless it's the sun is rising or setting, you're probably not going to see the sun in there. So don't put. Let's try to get past putting the sun in the corner. Okay, unless you're in kindergarten, first grade, that's acceptable. After that, no. Also, if you have clouds, what color are the clouds? That's right, they're white. They're not blue. The sky should be blue, not the clouds. If the clouds are blue, they should be dark gray. Okay, that means there's rain coming. But regular old clouds are usually white. Thank you. Okay, so if I'm going to go even even better, here is a picture of outside my window, okay? I have a foreground, middle ground, and background, okay? Now, you don't have to look out your window. In fact, this is a horrible picture. You can see the screen on the window. And also, I'm using a pen so you can see. You feel free to use a, what do you call it? Pencil. They erase better, okay? All right, so in front of my window, I have some bushes. All right? And I've trimmed those bushes since then, so those look better. So that's my foreground. It's the thing up close. And whenever you have things overlap, it makes your picture look more realistic, okay? And then, here's my sidewalk. All right. Sidewalk. And then there's a tree. And again, don't feel bad, like, oh, mine doesn't look like Miss Creglow, so mine is just not even that great either, but hey. It's a 10-second drawing to keep up with your attention span. Alright. Okay. And I have some trees. Alright, don't be too hard on yourself. They're just, remember, art should be fun, okay? I'm implying that there is more to this. Okay, you don't have to draw every single leaf. You can make some things that look like leaves. Okay? Adding detail. Adding these little details add interest and give a little bit more to your piece. Makes your artwork a little bit better. Remember how in my classroom I have good, better, best, okay? And the more you have overlapping, the more you have details, the less you write on yourself, the better it is, right? All right? Now, over here, I have another sidewalk over there. Okay. Again, does not have to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. All right, and then there's more grass. All right, and then there's across the street. I'm not going to draw that car right there because that's a lot of details, really hard. Maybe I'll draw the house. Okay. And fence. Okay. Another house. All right. I mean, they don't have to be perfect. You know, just do your best and have some fun, okay? Then, you can add color any which way you want to, okay? You can add color with markers, crayons, colored pencils, if you have paint, if you have, if you don't have anything, maybe you take some grass and try to push it on there. I don't know, anything to make some color. Or take your pencil and add some shading with pencil. Make some spots lighter and darker, like a black and white, like it's a black and white photo. So you could do like the dark areas with your pencil harder, and this area with your with that lighter. If you don't have pencil and paper, if you have a school tablet, you can use the Sketches School app to do it. Okay, so this is my final picture. I have shadowing. I have some value in there. Added it. There's the shade from the trees, and it's darker and lighter in some spots. And then here's my also did it on the tablet. I didn't like it as well. I like this better. I feel like I have more control, but it's up to you. So you're going to make a landscape. Use your overlapping, add color with colored pencils, paint, markers, anything. More than one type of stuff. You could use construction paper. You could use all kinds of stuff. Anyway, bring some color to it. Bring some life to it with colors. Okay, and then take a picture of it. Take a picture. A cell phone is better. They have better cameras than tablets. If you can tell that this is what I filmed the tablet. Whenever I'm drawing, I use this. It's not as good a quality, but and then make sure you try to get the background out of it, so it's just that piece of paper. Try to make sure that it is in focus. Try to make sure that you're not putting a shadow on it. Try to get good lighting to get a good picture, because I want to start sharing these because they're beautiful artworks and they need to be shared. All right, so don't forget to upload it and turn it in, and above all else, have fun with it, because it's artwork and it should be relaxing and fun. Have fun drawing.